Hello, my name is Fox and you're watching Den of Fools. Let's jump right in. GT Talavera took place in Talavera, Spain from the 3rd to the 5th of November 2023. The tournament had 6 rounds with 552 players and 3,312 games played. Falco won the tournament with their Aeldari. Giorgio and their Chaos Space Marines came second, with Manet also running Aeldari in third. Big congratulations to all these players, and big apologies for the poor pronunciation of their names. The winning Aeldari list takes the exact same character choices we saw in the 5th place list in our Tampa Open Tournament Spotlight. The Wargate options are a little different, but on the whole Aeldari players have worked out what the best HQs are. We see the popular Yin-Khan, who is seen a fair bit more often than the Avatar of Khaine. This list includes the Phoenix Lord Fugan, who can dish out some serious anti-tank with Searsong. There is an Autarch Wayleaper as the Warlord, with the Phoenix Gem enhancement, alongside the obligatory Farseer. Finally, we have a Spirit Seer with Fate's Messenger to lead a 10-strong squad of Wraithguard with Wraith Cannons. They take 2 Night Spinners and the max number of Warp Spiders, which is a little odd as we usually only see 1 squad of Warp Spiders taken. Their devastating Wound Flamers are quite potent against infantry, and their 24-inch movement at the risk of a mortal wound means you should usually be able to get them in range. For more mobility, there is a squad of Swooping Hawks, with a single Warwalker to provide some anti-tank Bright Lance fire. With such high mobility from the majority of the army, and some serious firepower to back it up, in my opinion, Aeldari is still the strongest faction at the moment. The 2nd place Chaos Space Marine list takes Abaddon himself as the Warlord. We had a far more in-depth look at the rules for him and for most of this Chaos Space Marine list in our previous tournament spotlight, so I will focus on the units we haven't seen before. As in that previous list, Abaddon will be leading the big 10-man squad of Terminators. We then see no less than 3 of the very popular Dark Commune to lead the 3 squads of Accursed Cultists. We have 2 small units of Chaos Bikers, which move 12 with Toughness 5, a 3+ save and 3 wounds. They all take Combi Bolters, which make 2 shots at 24 inches, with Rapid Fire 2 at the standard bolter profile. The Bikers both take Plasma Guns for some extra punch, with the champion taking a Plasma Pistol. The squads have chainsaws and accursed weapons, so they could do a bit of melee damage against light infantry. Their special rule allows them to go into strategic reserves at the end of the turn, when they are within 6 inches of the board edge, which adds to their already considerable mobility. They take a Forge Fiend with the Ectoplasma Cannons, which are far more popular than the Hades autocannons. With each plasma cannon making D3 shots at strength 10, AP 3 and damage 3, compared to 6 from the autocannon at strength 8, AP 1 and damage 2, I can see why the plasma is preferred, as it is a far more versatile profile for the same points. We also see the melee variant, the Mauler Fiend. It has the same profile, with toughness 10, a 3+ save and 5+ symbol, with 12 wounds. It does move a bit faster with a 10-inch move rather than 8. The Magma Cutters make 2 attacks at 6 inches, hitting on 3s at strength 9, AP 4 and D6 damage. Of course, it has the Melter 2 keyword to put in some nice anti-tank damage on your way to combat. It does get there rather quickly, as its ability gives it re-rolls for advance and charge, as well as ignoring all modifiers to movement, advancing or charging. When it gets there, it makes 6 attacks at strength 14, AP 2 and damage D6 plus 1. With the Melter shots as well, it should do some serious damage to armor. The 3rd place Aeldari list takes many of the same characters as the winning list, with the Yin-Khan, a Spirit Seer and Farseer. We do see Yvraine as the Warlord, which allows for some Drukhari allies. On the Aeldari front, we see 3 Night Spinners and the more common single squad of Warp Spiders. As a first, we have seen, the Spirit Seer will be leading the 10-strong squad of Wraithblades rather than the usual Wraith Guard. They have the same profile with a 6-inch move, toughness 7, a 2+ save and 3 wounds. The similarities end there, with the melee version obviously bringing dedicated melee weapons. They take the Force Shields, which gives them a 4+ invul, making them rather hard to take down. The Ghost Axes make 3 attacks hitting on 4s at strength 7, AP 2 and damage 2, a good profile for elite infantry. Their ability allows the Wraithblades, which have been destroyed in melee, to fight after the enemy unit on a roll of a 4+. This is a useful ability to have to defend against an enemy charge. At least you will dish out some damage, unless you are very unlucky on the rolls. For the Drukhari allies, we see some Mandrakes, which make a load of attacks at strength 5 and damage 1. They make 3 in melee with their blades, and 2 at range with the Bale Blast, which has assault and devastating wounds. They are another unit which can be removed from the battlefield at the end of your opponent's turn, and set up in your next reinforcement phase, provided they are not in engagement range. With this very useful ability, I'm sure Drukhari and Ynnari players are taking them, although it is a shame you can't get them from GW at the moment. Finally, we have 3 Scourges with Dart Lances, which makes up the majority of this list's anti-tank. The Dart Lances make 1 attack at 36 inches, at strength 12, AP 3 and damage D6 plus 2. With their 14-inch movement and ability to shoot and move another 6 inches, they should be able to get in range of enemy armor rather easily. Unsurprisingly, the Space Marines are the most played faction with 12.32%. Aeldari are in second with 9.06%, followed by Tyranids in third with 8.15%. It takes our resident stats guru and Ultramarine fanboy Fearless Fox many hours to collect all the data. It would be great if you could show your appreciation by liking and sharing the video. It really helps us with the God algorithm of YouTube. We have grouped the win rates by colour, with the key at the bottom of the screen. The 9 Ynnari players top the win rates with 66.7%. They are followed by the tournament first and third place finisher Aeldari, with a win rate of 62%. Chaos Knights are the first faction in green with a win rate of 55.7%, followed by Votann on 55.3%. The second place finisher Chaos Space Marines and World Eaters are the first factions in the Goldilocks zone, both on 51.9%. The Thousand Sons just getting green with a 50% win rate. The third most popular faction Tyranids get 48.5%, with the most popular faction Space Marines on a 42.6% win rate. The 3 Black Legion players and single Night Lords players both get a win rate of 66.7%. The 2 Iron Warriors players get a win rate of 41.7%, and the single Alpha Legion player is on 16.7%. The single Iron Hands player gets a win rate of 66.7%, followed by the much more popular Blood Angels, who get 59.3%. The Salamanders get a 54.2% win rate, followed by the Deathwatch and Raven Guard on 50%. The Black Templars are the only chapter in yellow, with a win rate of 48.1%. The Dark Angels get a win rate of 38.2%, with the Ultramarines and Crimson Fists winning a third of their games. The Space Wolves are on the bottom, with a win rate of 31.3%. If you enjoyed our content, please subscribe, check out one of the videos on screen, and consider using our affiliate links in the description. Thank you for watching.